Now, part of me making these videos every single day is because I want people to think like I think. I want people to be raised up to the frequency that I'm on by any means necessary. Now, obviously, that has terms and conditions because I'm not out here just doing any and everything or trying to force people to think a certain way. But a big part of why I release these videos on a daily basis is because I want people to think differently. And I want people to have the capacity or at least the experiences that I have. And I'm not saying for people to live the life that I live or, walk in every step or every shoe that I walk in. But what I'm saying is I want people to understand that there is a brighter side of life. And I want people to understand that you can have everything that you want. And I want people to understand that there is always room for progression, that all you need is the initiative in order to grow. Now, with that being said, I hope y'all been progressing. And y'all got to know that as long as the world turns, I'm going to have some content for y'all. Now, this video might be a little bit shorter, but I wanted to make this video for all of my real deal supporters. Y'all know the ones who really sit down for these videos like this and not the ones who come in for the latest celebrity drama or the latest who sold they sold video or whatever the case may be. The ones who sit down and watch videos like this is the ones who really enjoy my content and my pure authenticity, my pure individuality, the contrast that I bring to this platform on a deeper level. Y'all are the ones who enjoy that. And I appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, in all of my other videos, I love who love me and I love who appreciate me. Because all this is an outlet. So everybody who shows love, I appreciate you 100%. I usually don't have any emotion attached to the internet, especially no figures on here. But the ones who show love to me and constantly sending me love, I feel it. So I want to send it back to y'all. That's why I'm constantly giving y'all the message. I hope y'all been progressing. Because I just want to send something positive your way every single time I get up on this microphone. Now, I know a lot of y'all, or at least some of y'all, maybe you haven't experienced this, but there's a large chance that you might. A lot of people, when they step inside of spirituality, they start to see the lifestyle that they've been living. I went through it as well. And I actually went through it with people who close to me because I was trying so hard to push a certain, how do I even say this? Push a certain stigma or push a certain thought process and not allow people to just be people. Because I didn't understand that you can't save everybody. I didn't understand that people had to walk their own path on their own and that the best thing that I can do for them is lead by example. I didn't understand that. So I would try to be hands-on with somebody else's life. Listen, you have to understand that you cannot save everybody. You have to. No matter how much you see the difference. No matter how much you see the wrongdoings in their life or the shortcomings in their life, no matter how much you see the simple solutions that are completely complex to the next person, they could be simple to you. No matter how much or how often you see that, you have to keep in the back of your mind that you cannot save everybody. All you can do is guide them to the finish line. Whether they cross it or not, and when they cross it, is up to them. So I know it's a lot of y'all with family members, maybe friends who y'all want to see on the same type of timing that y'all on the same type of mental scale that you on the same mental level that you on. But the reality is that they just not there. And that's perfectly fine. You can still love them. You don't have to treat anybody any differently. But just know that you have to accommodate to your soul. You don't have to treat anybody any differently. It's a lot of people who come on here and just say you have to cut everybody off in order to flourish into your true self. You don't have to do that, especially if there is love. Now, if this is one of these fake ass bullshit relationships that you just keeping around because you don't like to do nothing on the weekends besides get drunk and fuck somebody new, then obviously you need to get out of that toxic environment. But if these are people who you know is genuine love with, I was blessed to be put in a situation where I'm surrounded with people who genuinely love me. By my day ones who love me, by my family who love me. If you blessed enough to be put in these situations, regardless of the thought process, if you know that there is love rooted in the relationships that you have, you need to preserve those because love is rare. It don't matter how much of an NPC your cousin might be. It don't matter how much of an NPC your friend might be. It don't matter how much of an NPC your motherfucking mama might be. And my mama not an NPC. I'm just saying this to provide an example. The love must be preserved. Don't close that off when it's love there. Don't do it. It's not worth it. The best thing for you to do is to lead by example, and eventually people will follow. You don't have to force your thought process onto somebody. And if people don't follow, let them do them. Let them do them. You cannot save everybody. You cannot. Now, I know it might be somebody thinking in the comment section that I just went through a situation with this, and I haven't. I actually haven't done anything like this in years. I don't argue with people no more. It used to be a thing where my ego would want to be right so bad. So if I heard somebody with opposing views, or if I heard somebody challenge my mindset, I would want to engage in an argument with them instead of just having a conversation. It's not worth it. An argument is not worth it. Trying to overpower somebody is not worth it. You can't save everybody. Not everybody is like you. There's only one chief in the village. There's only one king in the village. There's only one queen in the village. There's only one father in the household. With that being said, there's not a lot of people who are really chosen to do what they do. It's not a lot of people to be chosen to really wake up, or it's not a lot of people who are chosen to be able to be on the frequency that you on, no matter how much you manifest things into your reality, because that's part of the reason that I make these videos. I know I said that in the beginning, but I manifest things into my reality to the point where I just want to put people on. Like, I'm always open for a conversation. Everybody know that. And I believe that everybody is open for progression. But what I got to understand is, or what I had to understand is, regardless of how much I manifest into my reality, regardless of how many blessings I attract, regardless of how many good rooms I naturally get put in because I walk with that Christ consciousness on me, I don't just blindly follow somebody. No matter how many good things happen to me, no matter how many blessings I receive, I can't force people to think how I think. Either people see it and mimic it, and not even mimic my every step, but mimic the mindset, the practice of a strong mindset, or they don't do anything at all. And that's okay. Everybody is on their own path. Every single person. I'm on a different path than you. You on a different path than me, and vice versa. But one thing that you have to understand when you coming down this road is that you cannot save everybody. If somebody is not on what you on, let that be that. You can still love them. Preserve the love. Let them know that it's love. Still be you. Just keep moving, man. Y'all always got to progress. So, with that being said, I hope y'all been progressing yet again. This probably going to be the only video that I post today. I got some good content coming for y'all in the future. And I'm gone. Pull up to the Twitch, bro. Link in the description, man. I ain't playing.